Welcome everyone, it is Michael here. We are in quite a hidden gem of places. I apologize if we have bad audio quality right now. My recorder has gone out of battery, but I didn't want to miss sharing with you guys this really spectacular location. So we are here for a week of yachting and checking out property and trying amazing food. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about a place that, at least to me, I was really not aware of how amazing it is. It stands out from many other comparable destinations, which I will also mention to you. And there is billions of dollars being poured into this area right now, which I think could lead to some really interesting opportunities. Hence, one of the reasons that I'm here with a few business partners checking it out to see what it is that we might purchase. So we're going to discuss today this beautiful location. If you have guesses before we start, please put them in the comments and we'll see whether you are correct or not. And we will dive in right now. Before we do, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the all notification bell. Welcome to our channel, Offshore Citizen. We are international tax, relocation, asset protection, banking specialists, and we can help you if you're interested in building some sort of an international strategy for yourself. And so, yeah, if you're interested in that, please reach out to us. You can book a call with me, calendly.com/Michael-Rosmer, or go to offshorecitizen.net. Kind of confused there. Anyway, all right, so what is this destination? We are in Sardinia. Sardinia is comparable, I would say, but it kind of competes with Marbella, with Saint-Tropez, with Positano, Corsica, Mykonos, places like this, right? It is a part of Italy officially, and it is, I would say, the best water in the Mediterranean. It is really nice. I mean, you can probably see this here, right? It's just like perfectly crystal clear, incredible. We're enjoying swimming every day. We're enjoying going and checking out various different islands. We've seen the black pigs yesterday. Did have a little bit of an encounter with a few jellyfish today, so that was exciting. But really wonderful. Now, some of the things that I think make it especially interesting is it's not crazy busy. So if you think, I mean, we're in July right now, and most of Europe is crazy right now. If you were to be in Positano, if you were in someplace like Mykonos, Santorini, Saint-Tropez, other parts of the south of France, this is like a busy season. And it's really not that busy here, which is amazing. We're in mainly Porto Cervo when we're kind of docked. And there's some great restaurants in that area. There's lots to see, and I guess there's a lot for the number of people there. You can fly into Olbia, which is right now not that well connected an airport. We flew here from Amsterdam. However, the Qataris are investing all kinds of money in here. They have they've purchased at least part of the airport, and they're expanding it. They have bought, I think it's 5 top hotels. They're doing some other development. And one of the interesting things here from an investment standpoint is that you don't have an opportunity to build that much more. So I always say that from a real estate investment standpoint, sorry if there's some noise there. From a real estate investment standpoint, what do you want? You want to have limited supply with increasing numbers of people coming in there. That's basically the formula for capital appreciation. And interestingly, so one of my business partners has looked all over. It's cheaper than Albania for equivalent places, cheaper than Croatia, cheaper than Greece for the most part, cheaper than various other parts of Italy, cheaper than Spain, cheaper than south of France. I mean, that in itself is pretty crazy for what you're getting, right? Now, granted, it is difficult to get things like building permits in Italy, very bureaucratic, etc. in that regard. You're not allowed to build anything new within, I think it's 300 meters from the sea. And so if you're getting properties in that area, I mean, you have this basically monopoly on the resources there. So the ability to buy something and renovate it and make it really nice, that is a rare property, not to mention having a wonderful rare property, is pretty fantastic. The Qataris they're dumping a bunch of money into the hospital here. As I said, they're making this an international airport, so you'll have access in that regard. Then we can talk about the taxes. I mean, look, this is probably a place that you want a summer home, or a place that you're going to invest for, kind of the summer season, right? It's not typically that people are going to live all year round, although, there's a reasonable number of people who live in Olbia. Population there has doubled in the last 20 years, so it's rising quickly. and I would expect it to continue to rise quickly because, again, like, look, it's just magnificent, right? It's very hard to appreciate. It's really hard to undersell how wonderful it is. It's like every day I go out and I'm swimming and I'm, you know, doing some e-foiling and checking out the water, and you know, it's just beautiful, unbelievably beautiful. It's kind of, I would describe this area as sort of the Seychelles of the Mediterranean. There's these cool rocks. You can probably see some there. I was just up at this memorial nearby where they have lots of kind of Seychelles-esque rocks. And so you've got that. It's not quite as warm water. You guys might have seen some of the videos I made when we were in Seychelles. I guess it was last year or something like that. But yeah, it's really, really excellent. Highly, highly recommended. So for people who are interested in some place to base yourself for part of the year, and by the way, you know, Italy has some fairly attractive tax regimes. You can have this flat 100,000 euro regime, which, to be fair, you know, you have to have pretty high income to make that an attractive rate. But if you're making €1 million a year, that's 10%. If you're making, you know, 10 million a year, it's 1%. So really, really attractive in a world where the number of places that you can save taxes is going down. There is an ability in certain parts of the country to be able to benefit from a 70 or 90% decline in taxes. There is a special regime for retirees. And so, yeah, just in general, I think very, very, very wonderful as a place to check out. So I would highly recommend it. If you're interested in more info, you can always reach out to us or talk about, you know, other locations. We talk to people with Spain, we talk to people about Greece, we talk to people about Portugal, about you know, the Caribbean, about Dubai, all sorts of different places. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you've been here. Let me know if you are aware of it. I'd been to Corsica before, but I had not been to Sardinia before. And yeah, just very, very impressed. So hope that helps. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I will look forward to seeing you on the next video.